ownership as a fan, I like it. As another player, if I'm Breeze, if I'm Manning, either of the Mannings, if I'm Flacco, I'm calling Tom and going, what are you doing to me? What do you think you're doing? I'm trying to get the most amount of money I can out of this organization, and you're taking less? You couldn't wait 2 more weeks to do this for me? If I'm Flacco, I want to reach to the phone and choke him out.
And Brady,
I'm trying to get my big payday. I haven't had one yet.
Brady's like, you took my Super Bowl from me. Sorry, don't know what to tell you.
You know what I mean? A guy like Flacco, he's what, in his 5th, 6th year now, going into his 6th year? He's looking for his first big payday. And he's got one of the greats taking less money. That'd be like when Favre came into the league and you got Montana, and Montana says, I'm going to take less money. And Favre's going, I'm going to choke you out. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to get paid. Harder for me to get paid when you're taking less. Considering people see you as better than me.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I'm going to smack you. What's wrong with you?
Not helping. Not helping at all. That's also great. That's actually a really good point, though. That you got to figure some of these players are definitely sitting there saying to themselves, like, you jerk.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he did it at 37 and not 27. If he did it at 27, then he's really screwing people. I mean, you're talking, he's on the tail end of his career. He hasn't won he's been to the Super Bowl twice in the last 5 years. He's lost both times. He should have never made it last year if Lee Evans doesn't drop the ball and then the kicker doesn't shank the field goal. But whatever, he makes it, and then they lose anyway. And then you actually do lose to the team that is better than you this year. Look, I don't blame Brady for the Patriots losing the games that they've lost the past couple years in the playoffs. But the reasons they're losing, him not taking as much money should be able to help some of that. You know what I mean? It really should. I mean, their defense is inconsistent at best. They have their run game is like random as all hell. Sometimes it really works and other times it doesn't. There are enough holes on this team that the extra money is helpful. But I just look at him and I'm like, I just still look at him like, you're Tom Brady. Like, I don't.
Listen, nobody feels bad for the guy. But like I said, and as a fan, you love it. As another player out there, as an ownership, you have to love it. As a coach, you have to love it. I'm sure New England's going, man, did we choose the right guy a long time ago? This guy's awesome. But as other players around the league, and I keep saying Flacco because he's the biggest name that's got to yet be signed, you want to smack the shit out of him. Yeah, pardon my language, but you do. You just want to grab him and shake him. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the way I feel about it.
I can't argue with you at all, dude. I really can't. I mean, if I'm Flacco, if I'm Breeze, I'm happy as hell because I got my contract in before it was too late. If I'm Flacco, I am not happy. If I'm Romo, I am not happy. You know what? To me, that's the perfect guy to point out. If I'm Tony Romo, I am not happy. Because Dallas and him are working on a contract extension, and now all of a sudden it's like you're going to start getting pressure from Cowboy fans because most of us are sick and tired of not making the playoffs, saying, hey, Tom Brady did it. You're only about 3 years younger than he is. Why can't you do it too? Not to mention, I look at Tony Romo, I'm like, you're going to have golf after you retire anyway. It's all you're going to play. Sooner or later, you'll probably make a tour and maybe make some money off of that too. So why not take a little bit of a cap hit so that the Cowboys can get under the cap and perhaps go out there and bring in a couple players that can help this team win? Just saying, Romo is definitely one of those perfect situations that's sitting there right now cursing Tom Brady. No question. Flacco, I think he's okay because he's still 27, 28 years old, still in the prime of his career, just won his first Super Bowl. Romo ain't never win a Super Bowl. What bargaining chip does Tony Romo have? I broke all the records of your previous quarterbacks who were all part of run-first teams. What else? What are we gonna tell him? And be like, sorry, Tony. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he's one of those guys that really could get shafted by what Brady did.
Do you think it starts a trend for other players around the league to take less money? When you see a guy like Brady do it?
No. Most guys don't think like a Tom Brady.